Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport, where we have money, because we're selling our silage, and this is the last of it. 356 per thousand, I believe it's going for. So selling it like crazy, selling it all. So at the end of last episode we had like $110,000, I believe. So we are in the following days. So what I did was I took the $100,000 and I went down. I paid like $100,000 off for loan, which left us with $10,000, and of course the fees at midnight, our loan interest, and paying for getting the horses done. Put us $10,000 in the hole, and then I pretty much, I don't want to say skipped a day, but I've been doing some like weeding and fertilizing here and there. And then the silage price started going up, so I started selling that, which takes a while. But we're up to $326,000 in the bank account, which is just lovely because we're going to spend it all for the most part. So as you probably all know by now, Courseplay is out. I recorded yesterday's episode last Saturday, just as it came out. And I was saying it works kinda, and then I realized today that I wasn't activating it in all the tractors because I kind of forgot that there's two ways to activate Courseplay on each, well, not on each vehicle, but and every time I come up that hill, I hit that bump and just spins my truck around. But there's on the PC, there's two ways to activate Courseplay by default: left control delete, or right mouse button. And I hit the right mouse button today on something I didn't think Courseplay was working on. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought default was always control delete. I think that's because I've always set them all to left control delete on the PC to activate Courseplay. So like in my truck now, before I couldn't get to work, but now left control. Okay, make a liar out of me. And now it's not working again. Okay, it was working before. But what I will mention though is if you are going to do Courseplay, like I said, we all know it's in very early beta. And before you play and you are going to use it, always check the website because, I mean, it's being updated by the hour just about. By the hour for sure. Let me just get back in here. Left control delete. No. I did reactivate it in my mod hub, didn't I? Because if you remember last episode, I was also having a problem with pallets spotting like chicken eggs and... Oh yeah, it's on. Okay. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later on. So yeah, I was having a problem with the pallet spawning for the chicken eggs and then the sheep wool. We're going to get to the sheep wool here pretty quickly, because we got to take care of the sheep today as well. But we have the cash to do some things. So let's actually just head right down the sheep, because I want to get to this, because this mod, I think it came out yesterday. So now, like for the eggs, there's pallets for the eggs, right? Well, now there's one for the wool. And look at this. You can leave it on the trailer, and the wool spawns right into the pallets. And not only are these... I mean, you could put like multiples on here from my guess, because I guess the triggers for the pallets is quite big. So before you would get 4 pallets at 1,000 liters each. These pallets hold 2,000 liters, like they used to. So these are all the original pallets. I took it out to try this. I said, well, can I leave it? It said you can leave it on the trailer, so I tried it, and here we go. They're spawning in there. So it's the same as the egg pallets. You got to come in here, go to pallets. And there they are, 25 a piece. These will sell when you go sell the wool, apparently. That's what the mod said. Wool pallets to be filled by placing in the loading area on the ground or on a trailer. And yes, it does work well. I bought 4 to start with. And yeah, so now that I know it works, I may buy more. I may fill the trailer completely. There's a couple ways we can do it. Another mod I just downloaded, and I don't think we're going to be able to afford it today, though. we got to come into trucks. And if we come down here, these are modded trucks. You got the Lizard Warrior, or you got the Man Truck or MAN Truck. So basically with these mods, but it doesn't, I went into the store like this, but it doesn't show it. But this comes with a forklift. So basically a forklift will be attached to the back, and then you can, the forklift is always with the truck. So when you're doing pallets and stuff, instead of having to drive a trailer around, then bring a tractor or have the tractor with a front loader on it, every time you load pallets, the forklift is always with you. But it does cost $130 before you do paint jobs. So I'm not sure we have the cash for that today. You're saying, well, we got 320. Yeah, I know. We're going to spend that. So be patient, my friends. So yeah, the wall pallet, you can find that in the mod hub. Maybe I'll put the link in the description below if I can remember. But yeah, they're spawning right in. And each one of these, like I said, that's 2,000 liters. That's 4,000 liters total. And whatever you got in this one. And you can leave around the trailer, so you don't have to bring them here, unload them, or like the egg pallet, egg boxes where you got to pop them in there. I may try this with the egg pallets because apparently this modder here says he kind of took the idea from the egg pallet. So I don't know if he's using some of the script from that. So maybe I can do that with the egg pallets. I don't know. But if we come on down to the chickens should be spawning some boxes, I hope. Yeah, so they're spawning boxes now. I'm not getting the message yet, so who knows. All of our fields are doing well. No weeds. They're all fertilized pretty much. This field here, we took care of it quite a bit, but do I have a vehicle down here? I should have. But in some areas, it still did not reset. So like these weeds here, I weeded the field. The weeder would not get rid of it. And you can still see some of the stubble from originally doing the first, when we had the problem with the harvest. Now, when I put the plow in here last time before this, there were some sections the plow didn't cover. So that could be it. So when we buy this field over here, which is pretty much now, unless I have a contract to fertilize it. I've been looking for a while, but there is no contract to fertilize it. So it looks like we'll have to buy it as is, which is fine because we take away plowing. It's got no fertilization on it whatsoever. But we're going to merge these fields all together. In order to do that, it's $280,000. I mean, we're buying a lot of land. That's not a field right now, but this part will be, and yes, I want to buy that. Thank you. So I don't know if I don't think I can expand it any further over that way. So this already has cotton in it. We now own this field, needs plowing. Probably we're gonna lime the fields once we merge it. Yeah, so I can't really expand it more this way at all. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not to the extreme like I would like to. Yeah, so I guess it brings us right over to the biogas plant. We probably own right down to the road. So we own this little knoll here, which, you know, what the heck am I going to do with it? I'm not sure. I mean, I can't really put a field. Well, first things first, you know, we gotta merge these fields together after I cut down some trees. So I'll probably do the cutting down these trees in between episodes, this episode, next episode. Just because, well, you should know by now these curvy trees are kind of a pain. The good part is I don't have to go far with them. Yay! So there's that. But we do need to take care of the sheep. That's the first thing in line because, well, they're down to 3,000 liters. Our pigs, 16 apiece. They're doing well. Reproducing now, we're getting 4 pigs every 9 hours, 45 minutes. And the reason why their stats look terrible because the more pigs you get, the more material they can take, so your stats look worse and worse as it goes. Our cows, we're now up to 13. We finally got another set of cows not long ago. Our chickens are doing the chicken thing. Remember, we had 40 of each. They're up to 87, and of course, our full pen. Our newest horse pen, paddock. Yeah, they got a ways to go, but come down here. 3 more days. Yeah, then we'll be able to sell some horses. So we're going to get to cutting some grass, making some hay, bring it to the sheep, sheep, and hopefully our fields will be ready to harvest because we have a lot of sunflower. The price is, no, that's wrong. Here we go. Look at that sunflower price, $16.62. Soybeans prices were good, but as we can see, they're starting to drop. So, we could put the soybeans in storage. But let's run over here. Oh, wait, I do have enough money to put down our garage as well, but we'll get to that. Maybe we'll see how our money situation goes today. But we really need to take care of our sheep. And this field is ready for harvest. You can walk in and say, hey, it's ready for harvest. So now I think we're pretty much up to date. But I would like to get that man truck with, well, unless, I hold off a little bit and just hopefully wait for a auto-loading pallet trailer thing, which would be really nice, but, Alright, so what are we on? Okay, so the tedder is now what's marked, so we will unfold that. Lower that down, we'll turn it on right away. Unfold that. This should be on widespread, which it is. Thank you very much. Are we all down? We all good to go? So I can make some hay. And as we all know, this is not going to take us too long with this stuff. I keep saying in the future we'll have a bigger grass field, so this won't look as silly as it does right now. But you know what? It works. It'll get the job done quick. And our sheep will be happy. And I'm glad I keep saying sheep and not pigs. When I want to say sheep, I say pigs. When I want to say pigs, I say sheep. Well, our sheep should be very happy very shortly. I don't know how much it's going to take. I want to say before it was 64,000 liters, but now we got more sheep, so I don't know. But I think last time we cut this grass and we got like 100 and some odd thousand liters, which is good, so I can start putting some into storage. Our horses are pretty well topped off and everything, so yeah. The sheep should be able to top it off, I hope. And we can start storing some up for the cows when they need their total mix rations. So we'll turn that off, fold that up, turn that off, fold that up. And for now, I think I'm going to bring it on over here. Actually, I think I'll just bring the tedder over here. Since I don't have a tractor down here at the moment, I think I'll hook the windrower up to the Big M and we'll windrow this up. I wonder if I got a tractor at the chicken farm, because that's where the loading wagon is. I have no idea where some of my stuff is. It's been a few days since I did a recording because I was away. And I can't hook that up to the Big M anyways. Okay. It doesn't like it. So we'll park this over here. Let's see. After it saves, we come over here. Do I have any tractors? We'll just hop into here. Anyone? Bueller? 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 Doesn't look like I got any tractors over here. Let's see. What tractor should I grab? I guess it doesn't really matter. Probably the John Deere would be best because that can do the windrower and the loading wagon no problem. Nothing hooked to it? Nope. So back on down to the grass or hayfield at this point. Windrow it up. We'll grab the loading wagon. Get the sheep their hay. Well, as I'm sitting here making straw swaths, I'm actually thinking, we could expand this grass field because that land is rather flat. Just got to cut down some more trees, and since I'm cutting down some trees for the cotton field, we can expand this, which means get more hay, and it makes it not seem so... It makes it seem more worth it having the Big M down here cutting this grass field. I mean, it's land that we own, not really using for anything. So we might expand that pretty darn soon. I want to get the cotton field more kind of merged together. But that's going to kind of have to wait until we harvest both lots. That one's going to take another day or so at least. Because we seeded that pretty late in yesterday's in-game day. So that might be a couple days off. But that field that we just bought is not far off from being ready for harvest. But now we own the land that the trees are on. We can start getting at least rid of the trees. And maybe I'll come over here once we have everything. And can I merge these two? Kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of missing bits and pieces here. So to me, not really worth it. Oh, it'd be nice if I get the rest of it, wouldn't it? Oh, wow. Not that the loading wagon couldn't pick that up, but let's make it easier for myself. There we go. We'll pile this over by the tedder. So when we put up our garage later on, we can start parking all this stuff up. Off to the chicken farm to get the loading wagon. We'll load that up and head on down and see how the sheep like it. Thinking back to it, I don't think I got over 100,000 liters of hay before, because I don't remember filling up the trailer actually. So it may have been 70,000 that we got before. I don't know anymore. Numbers are just all mixed up in my head lately. As long as we get enough to hold off the sheep for a while, which this should. And if I expand this field and make it, you know, we get more grass, that'd be wonderful. I'm not even sure I'm even going to even get up to 70, but it'll be enough. Well, I got a lot of fives down there, so 55,500 is what we'll call it. Let's lift that up, head on down to the sheep top. Well, not top. Hopefully we could top them up. I don't think so. And we'll see if any of our crops are ready yet for harvest. They're close, so we shall see. Well, I don't need to check the map anymore. Just by rolling past these fields, the soybeans are ready, the sunflowers are ready. I think the only thing I need to check is see what the prices are doing, to see what I want to do first. I would assume it's going to be sunflowers first because that price was going up, and the soybean, all the good prices were going down. So that's probably what we'll do. Hello, sheepies. How much are you going to take? I'm going to guess all of it. It's been a while since I fed you, though. They did not take all of it. I like that. Let's just double check. Only 48,000. So that's good. Water and cleanliness. Yeah, well, at some point. I'm not going to... I know I got the loading wagon here, but I do believe that is going to be... That could be grass down there. We'll just leave it there. I don't know if that's grass or hay. Oh, you know, yeah, we'll try it. I don't know. I don't think they had any grass left. I don't know what it comes out as. It's kind of like the cows. You feed them toll mix rations. When they spill it, it comes out as silage. So what is this going to come out as? Well, it's showing as hay. Trying to see if it changed. No, it's not changing what's in the loading wagon. Well, we just cleaned up the sheep, and it did turn out to be just hay. It doesn't change over to grass. So we got a little bit of hay that we can put in storage. Yeah, so just to make sure our horses right, we did top them off pretty much. Yeah, we. Well, they could have used some, but that's fine. They can They're good for a while. But I think we do need to expand that grass field just to get a little bit more hay out of it. Yep, so I think sunflower is probably the next best price. Or will be the best price. But let's go drop off this hay. Or you know what? I'm bringing the loading wagon back to the chicken farm anyways because of the straw. See, they're taking 53,000. Yeah, they'll take all that for sure. So I'm not gonna put any in storage. The horses will get that. The cows are good still for a while, so I think we're good there. Let's jump into the prices. So sunflowers, $16.62 is still the best price at the ranch. Yeah, and the soybean prices are all going down. So where is my combine? There's a truck that's ready to go. Here's my combine. Okay, so the Courseplay works in the combine. I just had to right click on that. Where's my mouse though? I want to change this to open with left control delete. I kind of forgot though, because you do usually do it once and you forget to set it. I wonder if there's a main page for settings and you can open up all the Courseplays with left control delete. I don't like using the right mouse button because some of your implements are activated by the right mouse button. So the combine is fully repaired. We got fuel in the combine. The question is, apparently I clipped something there. How is the header? So we're going past the workshop where the case is currently parked. Did I not? I don't even want to ask questions. Alright. I have no idea. I was hitting E to enter and it did that. You can just come over here. There's nothing at the BGA, so you're not going to block anything. I don't think. Too bad you can't access the workshop from here. Now that should register the header, not the combine. Yeah, and of course it registers the combine. Be that way. Well, you know, we'll just repair it. $316, but you know what? It's just $316. And we'll get that money back rather quickly with the sunflower. So basically I'm going to do the couple passes on the headlands down here by the sheep and pigs. By the sheep and pigs. And then I'll put it on the worker. I'm going to take the John Deere over. We'll top off the horses, put the loading wagon away because I'll be needed over there. And the next day, because we got oats planted, we'll have straw. Yeah. Come on, unfold. You're unfolded enough. We got work to do. Hey piggies, how you guys doing? You're reproducing fast. I like that. You almost double the amount of pigs that we have. Almost. In a day or two, we'll have double the amount of pigs that we have. So I did see some people on Courseplay, though, before I started the game, that I guess Courseplay can cause some problems with traffic. Some people are really recommending that you just wait a little bit longer in Courseplay. I know it's out there and everyone wants to use it. Modded maps, modded equipment, it may have some issues. Some people are... My guess is some people aren't loading into their mod folder just right because it says it freezes their game on load up and all that. I've had no problems whatsoever. Other than once in a while I try to start the Courseplay HUD and it doesn't show up in some vehicles, but that's probably something I'm doing. Alright, so he's on a worker. I'm going to head over to the John Deere, which we know where it's parked, which is right here. I'm going to bring that hay down. We'll top off the horses. I'm going to park this up. And maybe by then, our combine will be full. So I'll see you in just a little while. Well, let's see if this trigger is easier to get to now that I terraformed around here. Hopefully it pops right up. I'm at the back. Nope, it's still too far down. But I know if I back it right over the trough, close enough, it'll activate. There, they should be good until, well, the next set of horses that we have. Because these are being sold in about 3 days. Actually, for what time it is for this day, it's about 2.5 days now. Well, here we are over at the cotton field. Getting ready to place down a shed for all of our stuff. Is it going to terraform like the whole back? Because right now it just says 37. I think this shed only costs 35. I think I'll put it like right about there. And then rotate it. Nope, don't want to do that. So I'm as high as I can go. Now looks like 39 is going to be the price. I'm trying to give myself some room away from the field in case I want to expand it. Wait, it didn't place? What? Oh, I clicked on it. Let's try this again. So yeah, it costs 37.5 actually. Okay. All right, we'll do this again. Actually, what I can do is come up to the field. I say that is probably about as close as I'm going to get if I fiddle with it. It's just going to... We'll call that good. And it says the object cannot be placed here. The object cannot... Please try again. Why won't you let me place it here? Do I need to lower it a little bit, maybe? Wow, I had to come that far out, huh? So it doesn't give us that much room, but it's enough, I do believe. Close enough, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of like what we got at the BGA, the cornfield. But I'm not really putting anything in here that's long. Yeah, so we should be all set there, I would suppose. But what we're going to do now is, since we got workers going everywhere, you come over here, sir, and you can start harvesting this cotton field over here. I don't think the price of cotton is good right now either, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. Don't go in the cotton field yet. You haven't started. Although I don't think this can hurt the cotton. Now the question is, I know it needs to be plowed. I think it's going to be limed no matter what. If I take off plowing, it doesn't need to be limed. What is the price of cotton? I think it was terrible last time I looked. Actually, the price is going back up. That works out well for us. Works out very well. So we'll get some cash from that, get some cash from our sunflowers. Whip out the chainsaw. While we're waiting for things to do what they need to do. Come on, give me the magic marker. There we go. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing this while he's harvesting, because I could drop a tree right in his way. So I'll drop them so they go that way. So we'll turn around this way so they fall the other direction. Give me a mark. How low can I go? Go low enough, but leave enough so you can see where the stump is later on. Actually, if I turn the chainsaw off, I can probably run faster. Not probably I can run faster. You will run faster. So we'll get some money from the trees, expand this cotton field. Yep, this tree's got to go. Everything must go. I wonder, I hope this hill's not going to be too steep. It's not like the one that's chicken farm, I don't think. So those are... Boy, that cotton harvester is fast. So we'll head on down here. The plow's already down here, so I have to remember when I bring the man truck down after we do some harvesting. I need to bring down the log trailer. Actually, I need the John Deere kind of now. But the John Deere needs to go up and start seeding the field that we're harvesting. So much going on at once. At least we'll get our fields picked up so this stuff is not sitting outside. Maybe in the future we'll also put down a pressure washer here so we can wash things instead of have to bring it all the way down like to the chicken farm or something. Alright, so we'll do... And since we don't really pay for electricity, am I not close enough here? This is for the garage door, I think. Hello? I know those work. Switch light on. Okay, works over here. Leave the lights on at all times. Because like I said, we don't pay for electricity, so what does that matter? So it is a little snug to get implements in that are on a hitch, but I think we're more than fine on that. We're more than fine to bring them in there if I could actually back up for a change. I hate short wheelbases when you're backing up. Well, our cotton harvester is done. 6,500 liters, so not a great haul, but then again, not fertilized, not plowed. That's going to kill your yield quite a bit. I got the mower and the tedder and the windrower in there, and then I realized I needed to park the tedder in with the windrower because I got to put the cotton harvester in here. Cotton harvester's got to go in here, and then the trailer has to go in here, so technically the tedder should have been over here. I'll handle that in a while. How is our harvester doing down here? That field needs to be plowed. Of course it does. Not quite a full combine, so we'll just head up here, get him going on the next field. While we bring the John Deere over here. And maybe we'll plant some canola again. We could do that. I think that's what we'll do. It's just a shame that they haven't brought out more crops to harvest. I mean, they're bringing out, I mean, they brought out cotton, but they don't, you know, maybe more, like, some people are saying they should bring out more root crops, or, oh, I hit the wrong button. That's the button I want to hit. There you go. But I mean, I could be doing wheat, barley, or oats over here, but then I got all that straw. This field looks like it's going to need plowing as well. Interesting. Yes, it will. Okay. On down, well, I guess not the John Deere. I can't seed yet because I need to be plowed. They don't need lime, do they? Actually, that field does need lime. Okay. So, I think I'll bring the John Deere up there. We'll lime that field. A lot of yard work to do. Well, field work, not yard work. Just ignore me. Well, I figured I got the case tractor here. Why am I not using the case tractor? I think our limes... Yes, it is. Our lime one is the green one. And our fertilizer is the white one. That's how we keep track, folks. How much lime do I have in here? Do I need to fill you up is the question. Lime is not expensive, so I got enough cash to do it, I believe. Yeah, so that 320 grand that we had, we've already burned through that pretty quickly today, haven't we? But then again, that field was 280,000. But in the long run, we'll get our money back. We're going to get a little money back. We got like 6,500 liters. So we'll probably get something like, you know, 27, 28,000 for that cotton once the price, wherever it stops. No one knows. Looks like we're getting to our combine just in time, because you remember he was 80% full and he's been going for a little bit longer, but he's still going. Looks like he can fit more in there, but it is sunflowers, so yeah, his yield's not going to be the best. But at $1,600 per, we should get a good amount of money today anyways. Help pay off some of our loan. But in 3 days, we'll be able to sell some horses, get 800 grand. And I'm probably going to buy the TA tractor at that point. I got to make up my mind if I want the TA tractor, but of course, you know, it's me, so probably. Or a JCB Fast Track, which would be kind of nice. Something with a little bit more speed to transport some things around once in a while. And I would like to buy the man truck that could do the pallets, that has a forklift with it at all times. That would be really nice as well. Yep, just keep spending money. Keep saying, no, we don't need more things. Don't need more things. As for land right now, I don't have no intention of buying land at the moment. But, you know, subject to change. Our sunflower is all harvested. Ready to go to the ranch. Was it the ranch? Let's make sure. As we all know, I get the restaurant and ranch mixed up. Yes, off to the ranch for 1662. But before we bring it over, I need to get the combine started on harvesting these soybeans over here, which means change the headers out. So I'll get him on a worker. We'll go deliver the sunflowers, get some cash. Our case tractor has finished liming the other field. So since I got the John Deere over here, I'm hoping that when I harvest this field here of soybeans, that field should not need plowing, and I don't think it's going to need lime either. Might as well hook the header up. No sense of putting it on the hitch because we got plenty of room over here to do this. But next episode will pretty much be probably taking care of the cotton field down there. Maybe expanding the grass field as well. While we got some workers you know, the soybean harvest will probably still be going on. Seeding, plowing definitely has got to be going on. I got plenty of plowing to do here. I think that's gonna be square enough. Get him started on these soybeans. Okay, it was a little more further off than I thought. Let me get going for a bit, then we'll check the map. Yeah, so this is not the lime, plow, anything. So I'm hoping by not planting corn at this time. Of course, we were doing soybeans. As we saw, the corn yield was just going lower and lower every time I was harvesting it now. So I'm hoping doing a crop recycle. I don't know if that's what it's called, but we're going to put corn in here again and see what we get for yield. If we should get 1,060,000 liters, somewhere around there. Anywho, we're going to hop into our man truck, head over to the ranch. Wow, we almost got 90,000 liters. Pretty good. So we're going to get a good amount of change, actually. Will it be enough to buy that man truck? Let's go find out. All right, sir, take all my sunflower. And hopefully it gets us up to like $140,000, which it should. Ish. Around there. Maybe. Can we? Oh, yeah. Sweet. So it looks like we are going to buy another machine today. At least in this episode. The in-game day is not over. Yeah. Because like I said, I do plan to finish the soybean harvest. Get some fields plowed. Extend the other fields as well. The other fields may not be extended until the next in-game day. I pretty much need to get the 2 fields plowed that we just harvested, so I can reseed those. The grass field, not too much of a rush. In the cotton field, well, one is harvested, the other one is not, so it's going to be hard to merge those. Let me just bring the trailer back over to the BGA area, so if the harvester gets full, but being soybeans, I would say not, but it's good to have the trailer over there. We'll go buy the man truck. We should have enough cash for that. And then I'll get this man truck plowing the 2 fields that we just harvested off camera in between episodes. Oh yeah, since that's not going to be attached, I better uncover the trailer. He's going to have a hard time. Alright, so if we go into the shop, right here, I kind of fiddle with the colors. I'm going to go with that color and that color. How about that? Teleborg, I always like the wide tires. Alright, so if this doesn't go well, yeah, we'll see. Yes, maybe. So we head on down to the shop. And if I'm correct, where's the dolly? Okay, do I got to buy the dolly separate? Oh, I did not know that. I thought it would come with a truck. Okay, so where is that going to be under miscellaneous? It's 25 grand. I don't have 25 grand. I have 25 grand. So we're going to go in here. I mean, yeah, you could say, well, for a little bit more, I could have just bought this, but really it's not going to go, you know, what's the point? Oh, we can change the color this well? Well, we'll do it the same color as the truck. Actually, it'll be the color of the hubs. Oh, wow, that's just, I do like weird colors, but that's just, no. And, sure. I don't care. Whether you like it or not, it's going to look stupid. It's going to look really stupid. Alright, so the concept of this is... I better turn on the HUD so I can understand it myself. Because I'm really good at this, as we all know. So you're supposed to be able to put these kind of in there. And then what you do is, nope, wrong way. And then lift this up. Turn that off. And you got your dolly with you at all times. Do I have to strap it in? Doesn't say I have to. So the question becomes, is if I were to back up. Oh, it only backs up at 9, so it's not going to really... Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. So now we're going to use this for pallets. Just because I'm always going to have the dolly with us. I can probably sell that articulated one that we got back to the chicken farm, but I may just keep that just for now. I want to bring this... before I bring it down, though, probably what I should do, because these pallets... should sell when we sell the wool. Pallets, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can fit 8 on here. I'm not sure. Then basically I can just park the truck right over the wool point and wool spawn point and just pop right in. And then if I go to sell it, I don't know if I'll have to take off the truck or not. Oh, fasten, unfasten tension belts. I'm just trying to see if this was like a... if the bed liner would slide off, but with the dolly in the back, I would think not. So we did buy some new equipment today. Should come in handy. I do like the wool pallets holding 2,000 liters instead of 1. So I was going, with the sheep we were starting to get, I was going down there quite often and having to say, well, where's the Massey Ferguson? Where's the Massey Ferguson? Have to move it over. But now the wool's going to spawn. I can put these crates right up here. The wool will spawn right into the crate, so it saves me from loading it back up. And we can go sell it when we need to. Or park it aside and unload them and get more or whatever. So now it's just a matter of... oh, we bought a field today. That's a big thing as well. Really huge thing. So we harvested this field. I pretty much got to wait for this field to become harvested. But in the meantime, I got these trees cut. I got to take care of these. I'll take care of the trees in between episodes because no one wants to sit there and watch me cut those curvy things up and struggle with them, even with the autoloader that we got going. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.